go. Now wag your tail. You're all happy to be here. All right, there you go. Some of them, their tails are too big. The tail wags the dog. So, but we're gonna tell a story with their help here. All you're gonna do is just follow the story, okay? It's just gonna be very simple. We're gonna be going in a circle here. So, as we all know, around the world, people make calendars. There's time for insects to do their things. Plants lose their leaves. There's all these things that occur. And there's moon, and there's the sun, and people have been able to use a combination of both to record and even make music and songs to encourage things to grow at certain times of the years. So for the dogs, like all others, they have their own calendar as well, when to do things. And so for the dogs, there's a certain moon that they have a magic powers to travel from anywhere around the world. And they could be gathering here, in this park underneath these trees. So, for example, they are out. And all these dogs start from coming from different parts of the world. And they start singing their songs, playing their rattles, and they're making a big dance circle. More and more dogs. You have the dingoes, and you have wolves, you have coyotes, chihuahuas, Saint Bernards, German shepherds, all kinds of dogs. It gets so crowded that they all start getting mad at each other because they're stepping on each other's paws, or tails are getting in their mouths and eyes. Get all mad at each other. Finally, one of us said, hey, we got all these magic powers. We could stand up just like we are, like a human being, talk any language we want. We got these powers, let's take off our tails. They take off their tails, and they put them a big pile in the center. So all the tails come off, and pretty soon there's a lot more room. Everybody starts to enjoy the night, dancing again. So as they're dancing, some of the young ones are saying, I don't understand. I look in the water, and there's this other one looking back at me, or other one saying, I got all these porcupine quills in my mouth one time. I had a hard time getting them out. Going on telling different types of stories, and all of a sudden the sun's starting to show blue, and it's about ready to come up. And they finally realize, hey, our powers are going to be gone pretty soon. We still got to get home. So they very hurriedly went and grabbed tails, but there's a big confusion. One saying, hey, that's my tail. Hey, that's my tail. Tails were starting to fly all over the place. So they start grabbing different tails and, hey, that's my tail. Hey, that's my tail. So they all end up just getting a tail. Say, hey, just get a tail on. We got to get home. When we come back next year, we'll sort all this mess out. So all the dogs go home. And so this is why they say when you see the dogs today, they are walking around and they go to the rear end of the other one and they're sniffing. They're not just sniffing butt, they're actually looking for their own tail. All right, let's give a big round of applause here. Let me get your names real quick. Naomi. Naomi, all right.